If you have a Fire Stick, a Fire Cube, or honestly any other Fire TV device sitting in your living room right now, you might be dealing with some incredibly frustrating performance issues. You sit down after a long, hard day of work, you grab your remote, you open up your favorite streaming application, and you get ready to watch a movie or binge your favorite television show. But instead of smooth video, you are immediately greeted by that dreaded spinning circle right in the middle of your screen. You are experiencing constant, agonizing buffering that completely ruins your viewing experience. The good news is that this annoying situation is entirely avoidable. In this comprehensive video here on TechVibes, I am going to show you some highly effective hints and tips that will absolutely fix any buffering, stuttering, or freezing issues for good. Let us go ahead and check them out together. There are many different underlying reasons why your specific Fire TV device could be experiencing these severe buffering issues. It could be a hardware limitation, a software glitch, a network bottleneck, or even just too much junk data clogging up the internal storage. We are going to carefully review some of the most common problems step by step, and check out the best practical tips to resolve them completely. My recommendation is that you follow along with me and try these methods in order. If the first tip does not completely fix the problem, simply move on to the next step, and keep trying until your buffering issues are completely fixed. Once you figure out the solution, please let me know in the comments below. Which specific tip actually helped you get back to smooth streaming? One of the first, most obvious, and simplest solutions to try right off the bat is to simply reboot your Fire Stick. This sounds incredibly basic, but you would be shocked at how often this simple action solves major performance issues. Unless you physically pull the plug and disconnect the power cable from the wall outlet, your device is technically always powered on and running silently in the background. Even when your television screen is turned off, the Fire Stick is constantly communicating with the internet, downloading silent background updates, and running various hidden processes. Because of this continuous operation, the device's temporary memory can easily become full or fragmented over time. Your device simply may need something as basic as a fresh restart to clear out that memory and start with a clean slate. To easily do that without having to reach behind your television, simply pick up your remote control. Press and hold the select button, which is the large circular button in the middle, and the play pause button at the exact same time. You need to hold them down firmly for a few seconds. Eventually, you will see a message pop up on your screen stating that the Fire Stick is powering off. Once you see that message, you can let go of the buttons. Your screen will go completely black for a moment, and then the device will automatically boot back up with the Amazon logo. This process completely flushes the system memory and stops any rogue applications that might have been secretly draining your system resources. Once you have successfully rebooted your device, you need to check if you are still having those same buffering issues. If the video is still stuttering, it is highly likely that slow internet speed is causing the underlying problem. It does not matter how powerful your streaming device is if the internet pipeline feeding it is too narrow. Generally speaking, you absolutely need consistent internet download speeds of around 10 megabits per second to stream video smoothly in standard full HD resolution. However, if you have a modern television and you want to stream gorgeous high bitrate video in 4K resolution, you will need a bare minimum of around 25 megabits per second. Just as a quick side note, even if you just bought a brand new, expensive television equipped with a blazing fast HDMI 2.1 port, a slow internet connection will still completely ruin your viewing experience. You should run a quick speed test right on your Fire Stick device to see exactly what numbers you are getting. You can do this by opening up a web browser directly on the device. I personally prefer to use the Downloader app for this task because the built-in Amazon Silk browser frustrates the heck out of me with its clunky navigation. You can certainly use the Silk browser if you prefer it, or honestly any other web browser that you have installed. Once your browser is open, use your remote to type in the web address fast.com to start running an automated speed test. Watch the numbers carefully as the test completes to see your true speed. If you realize from that test that you are not getting fast enough internet speeds for smooth streaming, there are quite a few technical things you can try to improve the situation. First and foremost, if your Fire Stick is currently connected to your home network via a wireless connection, you could likely get much better and far more stable speeds if you hardwire it. You can connect your device directly to your router by Ethernet using a simple, inexpensive Ethernet adapter. It is incredibly easy to set up an Ethernet adapter in just a few simple steps, and it requires zero technical knowledge. First, you just connect the Ethernet adapter directly to the micro USB port located on the side of your Firestick. Next, you take a standard Ethernet cable and plug one end directly into the back of your internet router and plug the other end into the adapter itself. Finally, you connect the Firestick power supply cable directly into the micro USB port located on the Ethernet adapter to give the whole setup power. This dedicated hardwired connection can support network speeds up to 100 megabits per second. That is more than adequate for absolutely buffer-free streaming in any resolution. If running a long physical wire across your living room is simply not possible for your setup, you can still significantly improve your wireless speeds by considering the physical placement of your router. Making very simple changes such as moving the router out of a closed wooden cupboard or out from behind a thick concrete wall will work absolute wonders for your signal strength. You also need to verify that your Firestick is connecting to the 5 GHz frequency range, rather than the slower, more crowded 2.4 GHz band. Devices like microwaves, baby monitors, and Bluetooth speakers can cause massive interference on the 2.4 GHz frequency. Switching your Firestick over to the 5 GHz network will drastically help to increase your overall download speed. This simple switch will also work to reduce annoying latency. Another advanced trick to improve your connection reliability is modifying your network settings to use a custom server like DNS 8.8.8.8. Sometimes your default internet service provider has terrible network routing tables that cause unnecessary delays, so switching to a reliable public server can make your network requests resolve much faster. Now let us pivot and talk about the applications you have installed on your device. Every single application you use creates hidden temporary files known as cache, which takes up a considerable amount of valuable storage space over time. Having some cache data stored locally is actually a very good thing for device performance. It actively helps to load your favorite applications much faster the next time you open them, because it does not have to re-download the exact same images and data from the internet. However, if that hidden cache folder gets way too big, it can absolutely cause severe system-wide buffering. This happens because your device's available free storage gets smaller and smaller, leaving no room for the hardware to properly process live streaming video. To manually clear this cache out, you need to open your main settings menu from the home screen. Navigate over to the section labeled Applications and click on it. Then, scroll down and choose the option called Manage Installed Applications. By default, all of your installed apps are listed alphabetically. If you want to sort them by application size instead, so you can clearly check which specific apps are taking up the absolute most space, there is a simple trick. Just choose the sort option and click on App Size. Take a very close look at the reordered list of apps. As you slowly move down the list and tap down over each individual app, you will see specific data details appear on the right side of your television screen. This helpful panel clearly details exactly how much data is currently being stored in the temporary cache for each respective app. When you find an app with a massively bloated cache size, you can quickly clear it out without uninstalling the app entirely. To quickly clear it, simply press the rewind button on your remote control and carefully choose the confirm option. It is highly recommended that you do this regularly to keep your entire operating system feeling snappy, responsive, and completely lag-free. Continuing with this critical topic of device storage, you must remember to never overload your streaming device with too many unnecessary or unused applications. If your Firestick is constantly running low on internal flash storage, this severe bottleneck can massively degrade everyday normal experiences, especially memory-intensive tasks such as high-definition video streaming. Can massively degrade everyday normal experiences, especially memory-intensive tasks such as high-definition video streaming. Your operating system will simply run better, navigate menus faster, and stream media much more smoothly if you make a conscious effort to have around 500 megabytes of storage space kept completely free at all times. Think of this free space as necessary breathing room for your device's processor. To check exactly how much overall free storage space you currently have available, you will need to open your settings menu once again. Navigate over to the Applications tile and click on it. Then, simply tap down over the Manage Installed Applications text, but do not actually click the selection button just yet. If you look closely, your total available free space is clearly shown in text on the right-hand side of the screen. If you check this number and immediately realize that you desperately need to free up some space, you should take action right away. If you check this number and immediately realize that you desperately need to free up some space, you should take action right away. You should immediately delete any old games, unused utility apps, or streaming services that you simply do not need or use anymore. You should immediately delete any old games, unused utility apps, or streaming services that you simply do not need or use anymore. To do this, click into the Manage Installed Applications menu and slowly scroll through your complete list of software. To do this, click into the Manage Installed Applications menu and slowly scroll through your complete list of software. When you finally find an application that you want to permanently uninstall, highlight it by tapping over it. Then, firmly press the play-pause button on your remote control and click the confirm button to delete it forever. Doing this will instantly free up valuable megabytes of storage. There is a catch when it comes to managing your applications on this platform. You absolutely cannot officially uninstall certain pre-installed Amazon applications that come baked into the operating system. This annoying list includes apps such as Alexa Shopping, Amazon Kids, Amazon Photos, or the default Amazon App Store. I know this forced bloatware is a huge, frustrating gripe for many dedicated users all around the world. If this restriction bugs you as much as it bugs me and millions of others, please let me know your honest thoughts about it in the comments down below. Finally, we need to have a serious discussion about the actual streaming sources and links you are using to watch your content. If you regularly use highly popular third-party applications to manually search for and select links to stream movies and television shows online, you might notice a pattern. You might find that these are the specific videos that you are constantly having severe buffering issues with, regardless of how fast your internet speed actually is. In this specific scenario, you should highly consider trying out a premium service like Rebooting. The standard default links you select in these free third-party applications are entirely free and hosted on public servers. This unfortunately means that literally thousands of other users worldwide are searching for, choosing, and clicking on the exact same free links at the exact same time. This massive influx of global traffic causes severe server overload, bandwidth throttling, and ultimately, endless buffering on your end. Integrating and using a premium service like Rebooting completely changes the way your third-party applications operate. It bypasses those slow public servers and gives you exclusive access to private, premium, high-speed links that are practically buffer-free. Because these specialized servers are strictly maintained and heavily monitored, the video files are also provided in significantly better quality too. This massive upgrade in source quality often means that you can finally stream and thoroughly enjoy problem-free, uninterrupted viewing. In stunning, crystal-clear 4K resolution without a single hiccup, Rebooting is indeed a paid premium subscription service, but it honestly costs much less than the average cup of coffee per month. It is without a doubt a massive, incredible game changer for anyone who regularly relies on third-party streaming applications for their daily entertainment needs. I really hope that the deeply detailed hints, tricks, and technical tips presented in this video have helped you to finally resolve your incredibly frustrating buffering issues once and for all. Please take a moment to let me know in the comments down below. Which specific tip or combination of tips actually helped you out the most today? I read all of the comments and I love hearing about what works best for your specific home theater setups. As always, I want to say a massive thank you to everyone for taking the time out of your busy day to watch this video here on TechVibes. If you truly enjoyed this video, found the detailed instructions helpful, or learned something brand new today, please do not forget to hit that thumbs up button right now. Leave a thoughtful comment about your experience, and please subscribe to my channel if you have not done so already. Make absolute sure that you click the bell icon and turn on all notifications, so you do not ever miss out on any of my latest tech guides, product reviews, and software releases. These seemingly small actions from you actually make a really big, measurable difference to me and the overall health of the channel. It greatly helps to improve how the complex YouTube algorithm officially recommends my videos to other potential subscribers across the platform. I truly appreciate your continued help, your dedicated viewership, and your amazing support in making the TechVibes channel grow bigger and better every single day. Thank you so much again for tuning in, stay safe out there, and I will definitely see you in the next one.